Guys, welcome to my spring top 20 list for designer fragrances for the year 2013. Yes, I'm absolutely late. We're in the middle of summer, but better late than never. I kind of feel out of place here. I haven't done a top 20 list in a long time. So it kind of feels weird. My list is compiled. It has been compiled for a while. So let's run them down. First and foremost, spring in Canada, quick rundown. Snow's kind of melting. We get lots of rain where I live. You get some cold days, you get some warm days. Sometimes it's cold in the morning and at night, and it's really warm during the day. You get a lot of overcast type of days. So the type of fragrances that I like to wear, I like to bring out my florals like Dior, Kenzo Power, Fleurs du Mal. Those type of fragrances work really well in the spring, of course. I like really green fragrances. Vetiver works really well in the spring. Some fruity type of fragrances. You guys know that I like my figs. I like mint. Grassy type fragrances. I got a fragrance in here that's new to the countdown that has pears in it. So let's get to it. Let's get to the countdown. Let's take a look at number 20. This is a newcomer to my top 20 list in the spring. I don't think this one has ever made a top 20 list on my channel. So it's a fragrance that gets a lot of love in the community though. This is Animalie's HM. This is the eau de toilette version, not the eau de parfum. This is a semi-gourmandish fragrance. It has a nice citrus top, which doesn't make it as thick as other gourmandish fragrance. It's backboned by a tonka vanilla-like combo. There are some florals in here too. This is the best of the brand from Animalie by far. I really like this one in the spring. It gets overlooked quite a bit on my channel, but definitely at number 20. I've been wearing it more this year than other years. At number 19, this is another newcomer. This one's way out of left field. You guys are gonna be like, what the hell is he smoking? There's a lot better fragrances than this. I'm liking it this year. I'm starting to get into this one. You guys know that Boss Bottled is my favorite from Hugo Boss, and everything else is crap. Just kidding. This is Hugo Boss's XY. Now I have a review on this on my channel if you guys are interested on taking a look at this one. This is the one with pears in it. A really green fragrance. It has that nice pear, which is very different in a fragrance, with a mint combo up top. Very uplifting, very watery, really nice. Very green and uplifting, this one. Staying power is not so great on it. I like wearing this one casually, personally in the spring, during the day, but still a good fragrance at number 19. At number 18, it's a staple in my spring list. Usually doesn't go without this one. This is from the house of Hermes, and this is Terre d'Hermes. This is the eau de toilette. You guys know this one's great for rainy days or right after it rained, when the earth is kind of wet. This is just a dirty, earthy orange. But really great during that time. Staying power is great on this one. You guys know that. Really excellent fragrance from Hermes. At number 18. At number 17, another staple. I need a clean fragrance, of course, during the spring. I like wearing this one. This one has like a green tinge to it from the house of Thierry Mugler Cologne. The bar soap, very soapy, green, unisex, easy to wear. This is a daily use scent also. I like wearing this one when it's kind of cool. I don't want to wear this when it's super hot, but steam clean of fragrances right here from the Mugler house at number 17. At number 16, I believe this one made the list last year, a lot higher than this. This is from the house of Christian Dior. This is Dior Now Dior an upscale Irish-based fragrance. This is the vintage, by the way, if anybody cares about that. It's a floral, powdery feel of a fragrance. I like wearing this one. Sometimes at night also during spring. I like wearing this in a cooler spring day, of course. Wearing a suit. This is a kind of an upscale type fragrance for me during the spring. Wearing just like a nice white button down with a black jacket works well. Very nice. At number 16. 15. Let's go with another staple. This is from the house of D Squared, He Woods, Rocky Mountain Wood. This is my favorite from D Squared. This is absolutely gorgeous. Outdoorsy feel to it. It really has like that rocks, florals, woods. Beautiful. This is a casual type of fragrance. I really usually just wear it casually if I'm going out for a walk, going out. Day or night, doesn't matter, casual. A cooler day for this one. I mean, it really has that woody backbone to it that it'd probably cough you out if you had a really warm day with it. I really love that one. Rocky Mountain Wood, absolutely gorgeous. At number 15. 14, let's go to one of my favorite fragrances of all time, Le Male. Yes, made it last year, making it again this year. Le Male, usually I wear this during the cooler months, but the lavender mint combo in here, it's a vanilla bomb. But it's good for spring too. I really like wearing this in a cooler spring day. Of course, I wear this at night, casually, upscale, doesn't matter. Very versatile in the spring, definitely when it's actually cooler. Le Male works. It just works. Now at number 13, Hermès again. They're doing well. Number 2 in the list. Number 13 here is Jardin sur le Nil. A staple from the Jardin line. I really like the whole line, but I had to pick one, and Le Nil always gets picked up out of the other ones, unfortunately. But check out the other ones, they're great too. This one has a mango grapefruit start, really nice, uplifting. The lotus in here, the lotus leaf, watery. It just gives me a watery-like feel to it. Great dry down, fruity, watery, and these are very powerful scents. The Jardin line, just because it means garden and you feel that they're going to be weak, don't spray too much of this stuff. They're powerful. They project, these ones. This one especially, Jardin sur le Nil. At number 12, another staple. This one's usually much higher on my list. This is from the house of Tom Ford. This is a Grey Vetiver. I love this one for the spring. I think this is made for spring, to be honest. Upscale, clean vetiver. Again, kind of like Dior Homme, like an upscale fragrance that I wear during when I'm wearing a suit or going out. It has a cooling factor to it. Really nice from Tom Ford. Good blend to it too. At number 11, we have our second Guerlain here. This is one that's never been in a list either. This is a classic fragrance. This is Guerlain's Vetiver. Again, another vetiver-based fragrance. It has really some depth to it. I like wearing this in cooler or warmer weather. I really like wearing this one. This one's very versatile. And no, it's not dated, even though it's really an older fragrance. Some people say it's for older gentlemen. I'm not buying it. Guerlain's Vetiver, a nice one. Number 11. Let's round out the top 10. Let's take a look at the top 10. Number 10, from the house of Lalique. I think this one is the second best from the house of Lalique, behind Encre Noire. This one, Eau de Lalique, Green Dill, really works well in spring. This is a spring-based fragrance. I believe it made it in last year's list. I think so. At number 10, it's got some spices and woods to give it some depth. Lots of citrus, some tea in here, some florals in the dry down. This is based, I think, as a feminine fragrance. Don't buy it. Don't buy it as a female fragrance. This is actually unisex. I think men can wear this perfectly. I like the green dill in it. Absolutely outstanding. At number 10. Number 9. We got a staple again. Narciso Rodriguez for him. This one I like wearing at night. Oh, this one. When it's raining, perfect. This smells like wet concrete. The musk in here is absolutely outstanding. It gives you that wet concrete smell to the fragrance. When raining, projection and longevity on this one. Beast mode, great fragrance. A classic in my eyes. Narciso Rodriguez for him at, of course, number 9. Number 8. This is from the house of YSL. Now, L'Homme usually makes this list. Of course, the top seller from YSL. This is one of his flankers. I'm reaching out for this one a little more. It does get a lot of bad ratings. I'm wearing it a lot lately, and I'm one of those that this doesn't have much staying power on it, but this is L'Homme Cologne Gingembre. Now this is an Eau de Cologne, so an EDC, and it's very light, but it really emphasizes on the note of ginger, and really the ginger in here is really nicely done. Very light, and I like wearing this daily, casual use. Really nice scent actually. The only down factor is it doesn't stick. It doesn't stick around. So guys, at number 7, this is out of left field. I believe it made a top 20 list before. It might have been a summer list. This is from Gap. Yes, a mall scent. Yes, a mall scent. I don't discriminate. Mall scents can make a list. As you can see, this is Gap Grass. I've talked about this fragrance, Grass. The best grassy scent on the market today. Very authentic, grassy feel to it. It's very much linear, grassy scent and musk. That's it. On my skin, it goes 4 to 6 hours. Not bad, pretty good staying power, daily use, casual scent. I like wearing fragrances that are like this. Gap grass is really nice. Some people are gonna say, why do you want to smell like grass? It smells like fresh cut grass. Some people like that smell. I'm one of those, and I like it. Gap grass is nice. That's 7. 6. Number 6 is has a little more depth than Gap grass. This is from the House of Bulgari. This is Eau Parfumée au Thé Vert, a green tea fragrance. There's some citrus, some florals in here. If you like Bamboo Harmony from by Kilian, this is exactly what Bamboo Harmony is. This is for under $100. Bamboo Harmony is like $200-300. I don't know how much by Kilians are. Very expensive. This one, very nice. Jean-Claude Elena, by the way, made this. This is a classic and a great fragrance. I need to review that one actually. I'm working on it. Hopefully I can get a review out for you guys for that one. Number 5, let's take a look at my top 5. Top 5 hasn't changed. My top 5, usually my top 10 fragrances don't change that much, to be honest, in my top 20 list, but I like shooting these. At number 5, it's fig-based Marc Jacobs for Men. This is a very underrated juice. This is good stuff, fig-based, nice fig in here, very cooling. Oh yeah, this gives me like that creamy vibe to it. It has some florals in the dry down, so if you don't like florals, it might not be for you. Figs sometimes give a coconut vibe. This one does it. So it has that almost that figgy coconut-like feel. Really nice. Marc Jacobs for Men. Very underrated from that house. Now at number 4, again another staple from the house of Guerlain. They did actually well this year. They did pretty good. This is Guerlain's the Mojito in a bottle. This is sadly underrated. I really love this stuff. I love this stuff. If you like mint, if you like lime, this is very different than a lot of designer fragrances. Mojito, invigorating, cooling, anything outdoorsy with this one. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. Staying power's good. Sadly underrated. I don't know. I'm the only one really boasting about this stuff. I love it. At number 4, great stuff, Guerlain. At number 3, let's take a look at my top 3. Number 3, from the house of Kenzo, Kenzo Power. Again, another fragrance that I love talking about. This one and the EDC of this stuff, both great. The EDC has more citrus in it. This one, creamsicle. Think of a creamsicle. Creamy citrus, white florals in this. A bit of spice. I think like lovers of the autumn, check this out. Great stuff. Let's take a look at the top 2. At number 2, this fragrance always peppered in my spring list. This one and spring go hand in hand, guys. This one is absolutely gorgeous. One of the best mints in the business. Price versus quality, this one bar none is the best on the market today. Was my number 1 last year, slid to number 2. Again, these two can be interchangeable, number 1, number 2. This one from the house of Cartier, I think this is the best fragrance they've ever made. Roadster. Roadster, of course, that uplifting mint, but it's an herbal mint, guys. There's a lot of green in here, really nice. This is the season to wear Roadster. Absolutely great stuff, refreshing, green, projection, longevity, also solid. This is a standout fragrance in the designer game. Bar none, Roadster is awesome. At number 2. Number 1, this is from the house of Chanel. This one, I believe, never made number 1 in any of my lists, so it's popping its cherry today. This is from the Allure line, and this is Edition Blanche. This one, a great upscale fragrance. I really love this one. All season fragrance. This is what the Chanel brand is all about. Lemon cream pie, if you don't know, I've always said that it's the lemon cream pie of fragrances. A really nice citrus up top, but there's more depth to this fragrance. A lot more depth than your run-of-the-mill citrus-based fragrance. Really, the lemon's amazing in this. Well done by Chanel. And very deserving. Definitely wore a lot of this spring, so very deserving of that number 1 slot. So guys, thank you for watching. A little late, but this is my top 20 designer list for spring. Now I'm going to work on my niche top 20 for spring. So a little more work for me ahead of me here. So hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.